Welcome back. President Trump's takeover of D.C.'s police was proven to be a success. In 1 week, there's been more than 240 arrests, plus nearly 40 firearms and more than 200 fentanyl pills. Well, it's now off the streets.
But that didn't stop far-left protesters marching outside the White House against the president's push to make their streets safer.
U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Jeanine Pirro, joins us now. Jeanine, it's so great to have you.
It's so nice to be back.
Welcome home.
I mean, hair, makeup, everything.
I know you've got all the great lighting.
The lighting, everything. They don't have this in D.C.
No.
But I'll tell you what they have in D.C. They have a real problem there.
Yeah, they do.
And the amazing part of this whole thing is, you know, you can have these protesters out there, but the only person who has talked about the urban blight, the decay, the crime, the unsafe streets, the fact that people are being mugged and shot and beaten and brutalized is President Trump. And they want to object to it. You know, they want to march and protest. You know what? They should kiss the ground at this point that you got someone who wants to make this city safe again, who wants to make it clean again. Look, they cleaned out, I think it's 44 homeless encampments.
Yes.
No one was arrested. I mean, this is the nation's capital. It should look like the nation's capital, the shining city on the hill. We shouldn't have to worry about an intern who comes to work in Congress, a young kid who goes out for a hamburger, gets shot and killed, and his parents take his body away.
Right. Well, it should be a bipartisan issue, and there was a time when at least it was a bipartisan issue that it was a problem. We have a video of somebody that you'll recognize who recognized at one point that it was a problem. Watch this.
Driving home, my staff who lives here in the Hill reminded me, don't stop at a stoplight until I'm out of town. If I see a red light late at night, since there's very little traffic, slow up at the other block so I never come to a full stop except in the middle of the block because of carjackings. Stopping at a light, people standing at a corner, walking up with a gun.
And that's still a problem in D.C., okay? And the amazing part of it is the Democrats. Let me tell you, the dumbest thing the Democrats ever said was defund the police, okay?
Truly.
And we are suffering as a result of that Democrat statement because they know how dangerous crime is. Joe Biden right there knows what people in D.C. know. And the saddest part about all of this is no one is talking about the impact on the minority community.
That's right.
And I had them look at a stat that apparently no one's looked at. 45 teenagers killed in the last year in 8 months by weapons, by shotguns, by firearms, okay? 45. Every one of them African-American, every one of them black. No one is talking about the minority community. No one is talking about the fact that 70% of those homicides are not solved. That means the guns are still on the street, the young thugs are still on the street, and they want to say, we can't prosecute young kids. Yes, you can. A murder is no less a murder if you're 15 years old. Yet if you lose your life because of a 16-year-old, that doesn't mean it's less painful.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.